And speaking of which, surprise, surprise, just after I recorded the One Piece chapter, the Boku no Hero chapter released as well. So let's get this over with. Chapter 124, The Quickening, the internship chapter. Okay, in an instant he took down over half of them, the man closest to number one. You're not going to join in, you've got your eyes on becoming number one too, don't you? I haven't obtained a provisional license yet. You all can curl up in a ball. All that's left are the close ranged ones. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I have no idea how he's doing it. He's already so strong by being able to phase through us, but teleportation too, isn't he basically? Invincible. That's enough of that. Invincible, huh? I can tell what level you guys are just from one word. Kind of like how an amateur isn't able to understand what professionals do that make them so special. Okay. If you can tell how much effort Mirio has put in to get to where he is now, there's no way you'll be able to fight back. There's got to be some sort of trick to it, whether using it whether he's using a phasing quirk to teleport or using a teleportation quirk to phase. I believe it's a phasing quirk and it looks like teleportation because if it was a teleportation quirk, he wouldn't be able to phase. So he would just go from one place to the other directly, not through objects. So I believe it's a phasing quirk that he's so fast that makes it look like teleportation. Whatever it is, he'll be using a direct attack. If we aim for that moment to counterattack, we should be able to touch him. If we don't understand how he's doing it, then we've got to narrow the possibilities using what you know. Either way, let's find a way to beat him. I like this freed from house arrest Midoriya. Try and find it then. So yeah, it's phasing. It's just that he's so fast that when he's phasing through objects and below the surface, he's so fast that makes it look like teleporting. He's submerged and emerged behind Midoriya. He's not just reacting, did he predict that I would appear here? Even still, here's the knockout blow. Ow! Ugh. Blinding touch, high poke. But everyone tries to counter me like that. So I naturally train to counter them too. Ow! Oh my god, it just appears from behind like, hello. So creepy. Hey, his permeable form. Hey, are you listening? His permeable form has gotten real strong, hasn't it? Mir has been strong ever since he was a little kid, but oh god, it's just he should really go. He should really learn how to go easy on people. Just managed to keep the jewels under wraps. My apologies for all that, ladies. And so that's the gist of it. We aren't understanding how all of us suffered punches to the gut. Oh god. Was my quirk strong? Too strong? It's unfair. How am I supposed to feel? Not only phasing, but teleportation too. Are you one of those hybrids like Todoroki? Oh, I know about his quirk. Let me tell, let me tell. Haro right now is Mirio's time. Oh, okay. Now, no, I've only got one quirk. It's called permeation. Okay. Those movements you guys are calling teleportation, just as you thought, is an application of my quirk. Through what phenomenon are you able to teleport? That's what I said. If I activate my quirk throughout my whole body, it is capable of passing through anything. And when I say anything, that includes the ground. And then that was you falling, correct? I fall into the ground, and if I release my quirk while I'm falling, something mysterious happens. It's as if the mass can't overlap on top of each other, so I get catapulted out. In other words, I get shot out of the ground in an instant. That's the phenomenon beyond my teleportation. Oh, okay. By adjusting the direction and pose of my body, I can control the angle and target where I'm shot out of. It sounds like a video game glitch. What a perfect way to put it. Not just being able to avoid any attack, but also to move wherever you want in an instant. That's really a strong quirk. It is. Not all. It's strong because I made it strong. When I activate my quirk, no oxygen can come into my lungs. After all, even if I inhale, it passes all through me. My eardrums do not vibrate, my retinas catch no light. Everything passes through me. I become unable to feel anything. But because I still have mass, the only thing I feel is the sensation of falling. Yeah, are you starting to understand now? Let's say that I want to pass through a wall. I activate my quirk except for one foot. Then I release it in the other foot so I can contact the ground. Then I activate it in the first foot and pass through. Even the simplest of movements require a set of operations. If it were us, we'd probably mess it up if we were in a rush. On top of that, if you can't feel anything anymore, you might not be able to move. Right you are. I fell behind. Before I knew it, every last thing had fallen away, even my clothes. And with this quirk, if you want to keep moving up, that's the last thing you can afford to let happen. That's why you need prediction. It's the way to be faster than your surroundings, the way to trick time. Prediction is the most critical skill of all. Sorry about that. And the thing that makes those predictions possible is experience. Predictions are built on experience. So he's just giving them a huge lesson on quirk management. It may not look like it, but it's giving them a lesson in quirk management. It took a little bit of time, but that's why I wanted to play this game with you all instead of with words. I wanted to show you my experience. In these internships, we are no longer treated like guests, but rather we act as sidekicks for the pros. And that is a very terrifying thing. There have been instances where people have died. Nonetheless, no matter how scary or difficult the thought may be, all of it is an invaluable experience that you cannot get in school. With the experience I gained from my internship, I was able to transform my powers and reach the top. And for that reason, scary or not, this is an opportunity you cannot miss out on. First years. He even sounds like a pro. It only took him 3 panels to explain it too. Ah, the fourth wall breaking is real. It's true that it felt like we were treated like guests during our field training. They avoided making us do anything dangerous too. It's time to start heading back. Hey, was there a point in us being here today? What do you think? It's good that we didn't have to do anything. Let's be thankful for Miro. Even though there were big drawbacks to using his power, in order to make the most out of it, he gained as much experience as he could and learned how to predict. But wow, we really do have some strong people at the top of UA, don't we? Through hard work and perseverance, he was able to reach the top, the permeable Miro. Thank you very much! And to think that you were going to go overboard and injure them all, but wow, it was quite impressive that no one got injured in the end. No, it was quite dangerous. My jewels almost. He's just worried about his jewels. Was there anyone you thought was interesting? Someone who caught your eyes? Begin by eliminating the foes in the rear. That is my battle strategy of of choice. The aforementioned problem child, he analyzed and predicted my first move and responded accordingly. It might be like Sir. Ooh, who's this Sir? It's probably All Might. It's gotta be All Might. What do you guys think about these internships as first years are supposed to be observing and learning skill? It's kind of romantic that they rose to the top all the way from the bottom. In any case, we do have green light from Aizawa sensei. And Bakugo is just bring your damn trash to me. What internship? Who do you think you are? You see, well, I was wondering if you were accepting any, but I look away for 1 second and now you are already looking for internships. Well, look at you acting like a big shot. I'm sorry, kid. I have enough on my plate right now to be taking care of you. Oh, that's right. Other than me, no one else reached out to you at the sports festival, right? You no good successor. It's because I am a no good successor. I'll do whatever it takes to get closer to becoming the #1 hero. That's right, race from the bottom all the way to the top. You're just trying to sound cool saying things like that. For something like this, you should just go and talk to your master. You know that he's completely devoted to your education. But Aizawa Sensei said that I need to use the connections I made from the sports festival. But that just applies to those who do have connections, right? All Might should be able to introduce you to a number of people, can't he? For example, his former sidekick. All Might had a sidekick? Well, whoa. Oh god, could this be the Sir? He's a fancy looking dude. Sir, we have reports of the perpetrators' movements. Hey, plainclothes again today? Give me the information in one go, with energy. Yes, the leader of the designated villain organization currently under investigation who bears the villain name Overhaul. He appears to have made contact with the League of Villains. Okay. And that's the double personality guy. Okay. Evil assembles next time with a collar Cinderhold. Chapter 124, The Quickening the Internship episode. If you try talking to him, he's a surprisingly good guy. He asked me to let you talk to him, Shigaraki. He gives me the creeps. Twice you brought me a good one, didn't you? Oh. So is this All Might sidekick? Like this plain looking guy? That would be sick. But most of all Might had a sidekick. I believe that's the most surprising thing we can take out of this chapter. All Might had a sidekick. I know, it might not be that surprised, but I've always thought All Might worked alone. But Jesus. Sorry about that. I just woke up and I was so comfortable. um, Jesus, All Might had a sidekick. A sidekick. Oh god, a sidekick. My English today. My English is not good. I'm curious about this guy. I really am. Very cool. And the League of Villains is once again on the loose. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this was Boku no Hero chapter 124. I believe you have enjoyed it as much as I have. Please do let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. If you're new around, please enjoy your stay. If should you decide to stay around, and I'll see you next week for some more chapter live reactions. Bye bye and have a nice weekend.